Bro, what we on?
I'm ready, baby.
Yo.
I'm ready, baby. How you feeling?
I'm feeling excellent.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? I got on my smart guys.
Hey, I see you out here.
You do? I'm just kidding. I'm never gonna be cool.
Nah, it's in you.
Nah. Hey, man.
It's in you, baby.
Today, let's just get to the business. I just want to get to the business because people want that business.
Yeah.
If y'all want that business, just go ahead and drop business in the comments.
Business.
Not business.
Business.
Business. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how you spell that, but make your best attempt, and we're gonna give you a thumbs up. Yo, anyways, hey, let's talk about this, man. I was in a conversation recently with a good friend of mine, and he started to tell me how his teenage son is. I gotta take these off. I started talking like Malcolm X or something. I was in a conversation.
Bluefish, redfish.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna put these right here. I'm gonna tuck mine in. You know what? But I was in this conversation, and he was telling me, homeboy was telling me about his friend, how his teenage son. He's like, bro, this man is like. Yesterday he was eating like, you know, a little Scooby snack, and today. This brother eating them out of house and home, like dinosaur types. You know what I'm saying? 4 or 5 burgers, and he's a grown young man. We know who he is. He's an athlete.
Yeah.
He's getting big. But it got me to thinking about, you know, my homeboy said this word. He goes, bro, I don't know. I can't even afford to feed this dude. And he said, I need to get him a dietitian. And he was like, yo, can your wife hook him up? I need to get him a meal plan.
Yeah.
I started thinking about, man, he's growing, so his hunger is increasing. How?
Dang,
Can we bring that to the people today?
Hunger,
like how to manage your appetite spiritually, mentally, relationally, and financially. Because financially we haven't touched on yet, but I'm gonna let you preach that because you're better with, you know what I'm saying? But how do we manage our appetites? How do we manage the hunger in our lives? And I believe that if we're honest, I know you're just taking that in, you're praying in the spirit. If we're honest,
so good.
If we're really, really being genuine about it, the issues that we've gotten into in life is because of mismanagement of our appetite.
Yeah.
What you craving.
You're starving yourself. In every area of your life. Like you said, relationships, your money, you know what I mean? Purpose. When you're starving, you're subject to eat anything.
Yeah.
Anything. Meaning the things that are not good for you.
Facts.
I mean, I don't even know which way to go. We can go relationship first.
Go.
Just you know what I mean?
Just go, dude.
When you're starving yourself, when you're not taking care of you.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you're not putting the right things in your system.
Yeah.
Anything that comes your way looks good.
Look like a steak. T-bone.
You feel me?
You could be a vegetarian, boy. When you hungry enough, you're going to eat anything. You know, one of my favorite shows, bro, is Naked and Afraid. I love that show. That show is so dope.
Wow.
And it strips people down to their bare like nothing. You get to bring 1 or 2 items to this remote place for like 21 days. Some of them are extreme.
Yeah.
They go longer, 60 days. But the core of the show is you're stripped down to your bare necessities, and you get to bring 1 or 2 items, and you're expected to survive for a period of time.
I don't know how that would happen, bro.
These people, because they get so famished and so malnourished, they start eating bugs. They start eating insects. They eat snakes. The vegetarians they start being carnivores again. Start eating meat. You feel me? There's no vegans on the show. There's no vegans on the show. They wouldn't make it. Shouts out to all my vegan friends. But they're so hungry that they begin to compromise the lifestyle that they were designed or they were choosing to live in order to fill a hunger, fill a void in that moment. Bro, how many times do we have conversations when people are growing, like my homeboy's friend, he's growing into a new level, so he don't know how to manage this hunger. Every time his body says, give me, he's like, he's stuffing something in there. The repercussions of that is he's getting big. Not in a good way, not in a healthy way. Right? So you can feed things that are going to cause you to get big, but you're not growing in the right areas.
Bro, I mean, it just makes me think about the thing I hear you say all the time, bro, and it always stick to me. Even as I'm like talking to the youth, I'm talking to my kids. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Say that one more time.
Just because you can, just because it's tangible, it's at your fingertip reach, doesn't mean you should. It may not be good for you to indulge or get entangled. You know, them entanglements get you right.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? For a moment, but you up in that thing, you're like, no, what? I should have passed on this, but you know, you just got to make better sound judgments, man. But it's hard to do when you're starving. It's hard to do when you don't have the right things in your system. When you're neglecting the things that you need, you go for anything.
For anything.
Any little thing.
Bro, recently I gave my wife does do dietetics and nutritionist, and anybody knows her knows that she's like serious about this health stuff. And so recently I've come to her and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna listen to you. I gotta drop a couple pounds, so I gotta do some stuff. The first thing she did, she was like, what's your target weight?
Bro.
Where do you want to be at? What's your goal?
All up in my business
already. You feel me? But you gotta ask. Because here's the deal. Sometimes we start doing things because we don't have a target outcome for our life. We date people. Come on, single folk. We date people.
Come on in the room.
Entertain you. Come on in. We entertain ideas that we know we don't want no part of that just because you've not managed your target. When we counsel with young adults and whoever, and we ask them, okay, what do you want your life to look like in 5 years? Yeah. What do you want your life to look like in 10 years? My wife goes to the girls and she's like, yo, what's your guy look like in your mind?
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? The Bible says in Habakkuk, write the vision, make it plain.
Write it down.
What does it look like to you?
Facts.
Because if it ain't intriguing to you, it ain't intriguing to God. Because here's the deal. God ain't going to give you something that he loves and you despise.
Yeah.
So you got to get your goals in front of you. So my wife asked me, she's like, hey, what do you want it to look like? What's your target weight?
Yeah.
And I felt like that was just calling me to a place of accountability within self.
Yeah.
And then being accountable to the person that's going to help me get there.
Facts, bro.
Sometimes we lie to ourselves and then we lie to the people that's going to help us. And then when we fall short, we blame everybody but us.
Because it's easy to do that.
You got to take accountability.
Bro, that's so good, bro. Because I was thinking, when I first met my wife, along the lines you're talking, she told me, her grandma told her when she was younger, to write down the man she wants to marry. I mean, she had it detailed, bro. And I tell you, no lie. When I met her, once she realized I was that guy, she showed me, bro. I mean, everything. Over 6 foot, brown eyes, light skin, can sing.
Not just brown eyes.
You know what I'm saying?
Pretty brown eyes.
Pretty brown eyes. You know what I'm saying? These things pretty, but he's like, gotta have a heart after God. All these things, showing me this. But check this out, bro. She said when she saw me on the campus, it was like she knew me all her life. Yeah. Because she had already written it down. Yeah. So when she was able to see me, she identified like it was real, bro. It was like, no, this him. Like, I know I'm not thirsty. Yeah. I for real wrote this down so when it walked past me, I can recognize it.
You recognize it. Let me ask you this question. This gonna sting.
Yeah.
Why do people forfeit the plan of God for their life and just settle into these other plans? What you talking about? She had a vision, so she didn't settle. So when she saw what she saw, there was no negotiation. Yeah. She was with you. She was a rider from that moment forward. Yeah. Why do we find ourselves in conversations with people all the time where they've settled? And I know it breaks your heart. It breaks my heart. Where we settle for the immediate and we forfeit the ultimate. Why do we do that?
It's easy. It's the easiest route.
It's the easy route.
It's the easy route, bro. And sometimes too, people are not fortified in anything. They don't have enough substance. We talked about being hungry, right? They don't have enough depth in what they're standing on. So if you don't have these things, like these standards, right? These goals, these things written out, it's easier for you to settle for the thing that's I would say quickly attainable. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because those things, if I write what I want down in a woman, which I'm already married, but those things those characteristics my woman has, bro, I can't be a chump, bro. Yeah, I can't step up. I gotta ball out.
It causes you to step up. You feel me? Yes.
It causes me to elevate to another place because the person that's for you won't allow you to stay at the same level you're at. There's gonna be elevation upon elevation.
You said it was easy. Bro, can I just tell you, the moment my wife asked me, what's your target weight? Yeah. I was eating oatmeal. She made me some oatmeal. She's like, here's what I eat. Yeah. Now, I gotta be honest with you, bro. Like, I don't know if my palate is off, but the food was not anointed. You understand what I'm saying? It was lacking anointing.
No, that oatmeal.
I said, babe, it didn't have no sugar. She said, bro, the dates bring all the sugar that it needs. It's like a Jewish grandma.
I'm praying for you right now.
The dates bring all the sweetener you need. I laughed. I'm like, dang, but here's why. Here's why I bring up that point.
Yeah.
It was easy for me to scoop through Starbucks and get that oatmeal with that brown sugar.
Yeah.
Dump the whole packet on it. You feel me? It was easy for me to revert back to what I knew and what I was cool with for so long.
Yeah.
But my goal, my target doesn't allow me to do that.
Bro.
You feel me? That's what you talk about. We got to get deep in our understanding, deep in our desires.
Yes.
Some of the stuff that fails in our lives is because it's still in the idea phase. It's not come to actuality yet.
Bro, this is so
right?
good. Yeah.
And when it fails, we throw away the whole thing because it didn't come to pass like we thought it was gonna come to pass because it's still an idea phase.
Yeah.
You gotta take that thing out of the clouds and put it into the practical, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, you gotta put the vision before you so it's hard to miss it.
Yeah. Facts, bro. And I think too, bro, we live upon moments and we don't make what we do a lifestyle. We'll start
That's
it.
big.
We'll be, oh, you know what? I'm eating this for a week at a time, bro. When I first started watching my boy Shannon Shaw when he was doing, I'm like, bro, Uncle Shan.
Yeah, Shay
bro,
Shay, Club
you feel
Shay
me?
Shay.
Club Shay. But you know what that boy eat every single morning? That boy got a thing of eggs. He got some oatmeal and he got some type of fruit.
Right.
Every single morning because that's his lifestyle.
Right. And he's disciplined.
There's no compromise in that either.
So we gotta discipline our hungers.
That's right.
Right? Discipline our appetites.
Yeah.
Not in business. We got to discipline ourselves. Nobody started a business today, became successful tomorrow without putting discipline in the middle.
Gotta have a plan.
You got to have the plan. Some of us
Gotta have that business.
I heard somebody say dreams die in three places: the beginning, the middle, and the end. So there's a dream thief right now.
Where's the plan?
Ready to attack your life because you have misappropriated your appetites. You got to be careful of what you're hungering for. I find myself going to places repetitively just because it's part of my routine.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get really agitated and be like, yo, I'm just breaking my routine. I'm not going to this place just because I've been here so many times. I'm gonna switch the game. I don't want to become mundane in my approach.
Facts.
And that's what happens with our vision sometimes.
That's right.
We become mundane in it and we just do it over and over. Now there's a difference between being disciplined, right, for your desire that you want, and just doing a thing because you've always done it. That repetitious behavior. That's what religion is, right? You just go to church because it's Sunday. No, I don't go to church
do my
because
good
it's
deed
Sunday.
for the day.
We gotta be moved beyond that. Like we gotta, if we really want to see these results, going back to my wife making me write the plan, make it clear, make it plain, right? If we really want to see the results, we got to be disciplined for the desire. Yeah. When discipline turns into desire, now here's another D word. I'm not trying to do the D's, but it is. Discipline turns into desire, and then desire becomes delight. Now it's not hard for me to eat that oatmeal.
I'm happy about it.
It's a joy to eat the oatmeal.
Man.
Now check it out. If you do it long enough, now you go back to your other brown sugar oatmeal, now you feeling all weird about it.
It's
now
too much for you.
Hold up, bro. It takes you a minute. Now you got to reacclimate to the old lifestyle. Why go back to it when there's nothing to go back to? So we have to manage this hunger, man. We have to manage the hunger in our. Let's talk about money, Gary. Oh gosh, let's talk about money.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. I am a spender. I don't know where it happened. I don't know where it started. I'm a spender. Anybody knows me. I'm not crazy. Yeah. But I love me some stuff, some things. Yeah. And I can justify it. Watch me justify it. I'm gonna justify it right here again. When I was young, I didn't have much. I had 2 pair of shoes. A church shoe and a school shoe. School shoe turned into a play shoe. Yep. Pro Wings. Y'all don't even know nothing about no Pro Wings.
Them LA
was Pro Wings and penny loafers. And this was in the 80s when Michael Jackson was moonwalking. So my thing is now, if I open up this closet, pan this camera and show you this closet in the studio, you're going to see abundance of shoes. Do I need all them shoes? No. Is there anything wrong with those shoes? No, except for when my hunger for financial or stuff starts to attack my finances and my goals. You gotta put the discipline in that as well.
Gotta put the discipline, bro. And I've learned if it ain't in the budget, we talked about this. It ain't happening, bro.
It ain't in the budget.
And trust me, when you put that budget, when you put the plan for the month in place, you know how many emergencies gonna seem to come up?
But it's I gotta have it right now. These are on sale, bro.
You don't see this?
I've been looking at these for 5 years.
This never happens.
It never happens, but it happens every day.
But you gotta stay discipline because the money that you're gonna accrue over time, you're talking about leaving a legacy for your kids and stuff, for their kids. It ain't gonna happen if you constantly spending everything that comes in.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Even I feel like you're gonna feel like, man, I'm working so hard and I don't have nothing to show for it.
Right.
Because there was no discipline in place. And my wife and I, we had to learn, like, all right, once we started coming to it, we like, I gotta get you this, Mom. I gotta get you this, sis.
Yeah.
I gotta get you this, babe.
Yeah.
But then we started looking at our account like, oh, wait a minute now.
happened?
Like, shit, I ain't know all this took place.
Yeah.
Then we started to come together and we started to have monthly meetings on finances. What's been happening? Why are we spending so much on this? Do we have to get that? Hey, babe, you know what? This time, I don't want nothing. I'm like, babe, I don't want nothing. It's hard to say. Like, it's easy to say it, but it's hard in the moment when you at the store. You're like, oh, I know she'll love this.
Yeah.
I'll call her. She'll be like, nope, babe, I don't want it. I don't need it.
So the snare of that is that, unlike myself,
Yeah.
you're thinking about doing something for other people.
Yeah.
But you have to be disciplined in that as well. Because the enemy knows your love language.
That's right.
Because I'm a giver. Like, I love. Like, you see my wife's closet, the shoe game in there is real.
Yeah.
Because I like shoes.
That's right.
Watches, I like watches. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that I just like. So I do these things not only because I like it, but because it's a blessing to other people.
That's
but
right.
The enemy knows your love language.
That's
He's
right.
dialed in on you. He knows what strikes your passion. He knows that if you're a helper, you're going to help every stray cat, every stray dog in the neighborhood.
Bro.
So he's going to get you to preoccupy your time with a good thing and possibly miss the God thing. Like, he's smart. He's smart. He knows how to play you. He knows how to make you play yourself.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you right now, but if you discipline yourself and you control that appetite, you manage your appetites.
That's right.
I'm telling you, give him minimal to work with and you start seeing maximum return.
Bro.
I'm down a few pounds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm down a few pounds because I took my wife's, I made the goal, made the plan, and I'm starting to do different things. You'll be amazed how much forfeiting maybe that chai tea latte once or twice a week, how that'll benefit you, how your energy feels better, how you do a couple more reps in, you know what I'm saying, in the gym. Yeah. And I'm not coming for y'all on the weight gain and all that stuff. I'm talking about discipline. I'm talking about managing. I'm talking about accountability. I'm talking about reaching goals. We're talking about managing that hunger, managing that appetite, because the enemy knows how to create it. He's a great chef. He knows how to serve it up, whip it up just the way you like it.
Seem enticing.
So it keeps you where you are. You never get to go where you're designed to go.
Facts, bro.
You gotta discipline that hunger.
Discipline. Listen, I was having a conversation with my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
And 20 years ago, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. And she was thinking about getting chemotherapy. But she got like a second opinion. Yeah. And bro, the doctor told her, he was like, off the record, real talk, you can beat this easy. She was like, how sway? You know what I'm saying? How can I do this? Sway? Sway had the answer. Sway had the answer. Hey, so she's like, how? He's like, by changing what you eat. Yeah. You got to change your diet. Get on this. Get away from that. Start juicing. Get on carrots. All these things. Right. Bro, so I was talking to her. I'm like, Mom, like I'm talking to, she's 20 years ago now. I'm talking to her now, 20 years ago. I'm like, Mom, what was your mental like? She said, man, you know how hard it was for me to like push away the sweets, the salt, and like the fried stuff. She said, but when I looked at my kids, I had a reason to stay. Ooh. When I looked at all I wasn't able to accomplish, what I had to do, there were no compromise. So bro, when I first met my wife, I told Reese this a long time ago when I first met her, bro. You know what her family had for dinner, guys? A salad. Bro, and on this salad was olive oil. No dressing. Salad, bro. Maybe a little cucumbers here and there.
They're not Italian.
You feel me? Listen, I'm big. I'm an athlete, bro. I'm playing college ball. For breakfast, oatmeal. They went the entire day. I'm like,
that would be considered starvation.
I'm like, they all jolly. Oh, you know, they probably had some little cashews throughout the day.
You ready to catch a case?
I'm like, bro, what is going on?
You ready to catch a case?
They're like, no worries, we got the cure for you. And was brought me a big salad. And I'm looking at Mom's like, bro, you tripping.
You know I'm from Florida.
You know what I'm saying? You tripping. But you know what? She told me, she's like, hey, listen, this is the thing that changed my life. Wow. You know what I mean? And if you want to be better at what you do, because at that time I was like battling injuries and stuff. She's like, man, these things that help you. She started telling me about different foods that was curing like my inflammation in my knees and all that. Bro, following her regimen, bro, got me on a healthy track.
Got right.
You know what I mean? So she was telling me I chose to be disciplined, and I remembered my why because I was looking right at it. Even when I wanted to compromise, even when I didn't want to live this healthy lifestyle, I could not afford not to. Yeah. Because death was around the corner ready to take me out.
I love what you said earlier. She said, what I wouldn't do for myself, I would do it for my kids. You said this a podcast or so ago. You said, man, there's somebody's coming from behind you.
Yeah.
That's not only trying to take your spot or will be your successor, right? But also there's somebody coming behind you that needs your platform so they can walk right on.
That's the bridge.
A lot of times we get ourselves in situations because that bridge was built by a previous generation.
Yeah.
Listen, if it's not worth it to you to manage your hunger and your appetite, maybe it's worth it for who you're gonna reach.
Yeah.
Maybe it's worth it for who you're supposed to reach for God, or maybe it's worth it for that business idea to come to pass. Maybe it's worth it for your vision to get out of the clouds and get into practicality, come to fruition. Maybe it's worth it. You got to find your why. You got to find your fight, right? When you don't want to fight. The sugar was good. She didn't say she didn't like sugar.
Yeah.
She just said, I got to find something to keep me alive so that I can watch my kids grow up and be strong.
Yeah.
And they gave you food without parents.
Bro.
You needed some stuff that has come from a lineage.
I'm out here like, dang, what y'all doing?
But you got used to it.
Bro,
you
know
have dinner
what?
all the time. You eat salad.
I eat salad all the time.
You know what I'm saying? Something that was bad for your palate now becomes a part of your
I'm thinking about getting the salad right now.
You know what I'm saying? I am kind of hungry. But yo, I'm telling you, I hope this is hitting somebody. I hope you guys are really listening today.
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing with your life, wherever you serve, whatever your vocation is, whatever relationship you're in, man, manage your hunger. Because there's always going to be an opportunity for you to forfeit, cut a corner, you know what I'm saying? Do something in the dark where you think ain't nobody going to see it. It's going to come to the light. Manage your hunger. We have all messed up. Unless you feel like this is condemnation towards you, it's not. The Bible says all have failed and come short of the glory of God. We've all been in that place.
Facts.
It's not a matter if it never happened. Even if it happened, you can get right back on track and get right back down the road and moving into your purpose. Because I'm telling you, it's all about management.
Yeah.
Yesterday's stumble is not tomorrow's, whole pit. It's picking yourself up and going forward, because I'm telling you, God is worth it. Your purpose is worth it. The people you're called to reach, they're worth it, right?
Yeah.
And the thing that God wants to do in your life, because He's not done everything that He wants to do.
That's right.
If He was done with you, then you wouldn't be here anymore. But because you are, that means He is. He's ready to do something fresh, ready to do something new. But it comes down to what you're willing to manage.
That's right.
The Bible talks about Jacob and Esau and how he traded his birthright for a small bowl of beans, bro. How insignificant was that? But in the moment, it was everything. So I'm telling you right now, the thing that you're about to forfeit your life for, it seems like it's everything. It seems like maybe it's a lustful situation. Maybe it's a bad business deal. Maybe it's an integrity move, like you're about to compromise in character. You think it's worth it, but it's not. Maybe you're trying to dig yourself out of a hole financially, and so you're making moves. You think it's worth it, but it's not. Trust me, it will not benefit you greatly in the end. You need to fall back. Get back to a vision. Present something before the Lord. Your vision is a seed. Okay? Present that before the Lord, man, and get diligent about it. And also, get the right people, like Gary's mother-in-law. Get the right people in your life that's going to give you the good stuff in spite of how it tastes.
That's right.
Don't get the people that's going to be yes men all day. Get the people that's going to challenge your vision and push you into the future that God's designed you for.
Facts,
I'm telling you, man, you got to manage your hunger. You have to manage your personal hunger. I can't manage your hunger for you.
Bro, it's so... Listen, he said it. Don't let a moment of compromise jeopardize your future.
Facts.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. My man's Esau said, bro, what good is my birthright right now? I'm hungry.
I'm starving
right now. He's like, it's no good for that. Like, he didn't even think about his future because he was focused on what he saw in the moment. Don't let it happen. Jesus was presented with the same opportunity.
Right.
That was, hey, man, I know you're starving. If you be the Son of God, turn these stones into bread. My man's answering him. It's like, hey, bro, man should not live by bread alone. But how was he able to do that? Because he was able to manage his hunger, his appetite. He knew, bro, I got to get in the presence of God. I got to get around the right people. So that's why right after that, my man got a squad together. You weren't never going to catch him lurking by himself no more.
Squad up.
You feel me? You say, nah, I can't get caught slipping.
Squad up.
So whatever you're dealing with, if you know your weaknesses, bro, go ahead and fortify that bad boy. Because the enemy is looking for any way that he can get into any crack and any crevice, bro.
Fact.
Seal him up.
Got him.
Got to, bro.
Get accountable. Get in contact. Get in reach, man. If this is hitting anybody today, I just want to know if y'all really hitting with this, because y'all just make sure you light up the comments, man. Just say what you want to say. We will respond. We want to be engaged with you guys. It's not us talking to you as if we've apprehended everything and we're living this perfect life, man. We're in this thing together, but we're going after this thing together because we're better together.
Yeah,
That's not just a mantra, that's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
So y'all drop it in the comments what y'all think about the content, what do y'all think about the subject matter today, and real talk, like what's the dude from the commercial, what he says?
Which one?
The Secchi guy, the beer kind of guy. It's probably a horrible thing to say at this
I can't
point.
think what you're saying. Dang.
The most interesting man on the planet. Remember that dude?
I can't think of it. Dang,
Whatever, dude.
it, bro.
It's irrelevant. Get in the comments. I had
Bro,
something
I couldn't even think of
you
it, bro.
failing me on TV, bro.
I'm hungry.
You hungry. You can't see what happens
You
when you're
can't
hungry.
think.
Brother can't think.
You can't
I'm
make
gonna
sound decisions.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta make sure manage your appetite. Yo, until next episode, we love y'all. Y'all be good. Follow,
sir.
like, subscribe, and share. Peace out.
Peace.